Friends, when I was looking for the Vedic river Saraswati, I found a river that watered the Garden of Eden in Rig Veda. Now, anyone who knows history would tell you that Garden of Eden and Rig Veda belong to two different time periods in human history. In fact, the flood of Noah, which the Indians know as Mahajalapralaya of Manu, occurred in between these two time periods, and it wiped out the entire face of the earth. Then, how is it possible to find a river of Eden in the Vedas? Well, after the flood, it had become a custom to name the major rivers after the rivers of Eden. The Bible mentions 4 rivers that watered the garden. They were Pison, Gihon, Hiddekel, and Euphrates, out of which Gihon belonged to Africa. Noah's rebellious son Ham and his son Cush, who inherited Africa, didn't want anything to do with Yahweh or his creation, and they called their river simply Nile, meaning Blue River, based on the language they spoke in those days. In Mesopotamia, they kept the name of river Euphrates from the Eden intact, and they called Hiddekel the river Tigris because it's narrow and was swift like a tiger. We even have a dam in India called Idukki with the very same meaning. And now, Pison is the river I found in Rig Veda. Apparently, the first king of ancient India being Noah's son Shem, he kept the name Pison for today's river Ganges. That name remained for about 400 years, after which Lord Rama's father Kush from Africa and his people like Vishwamitra started taking over India. They renamed River Pison to Ganga. There are a couple of references to my claim. The first one is the Jewish historian Josephus. The second one is from a book called 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro with Complete Proof by J.A. Rogers. Well, it's all good, but where is the reference that I talked about, you may wonder? Here it is, folks, before I forget it. They have called River Pison as Pushan in Sanskrit. In fact, there are more than 100 mentions of Pushan personified as God in Rig Veda alone, since rivers are represented as gods in India. Thanks for watching.